Seller protests and Temu's questionable business model. Investigation into the Chinese e-commerce giant's controversial practices. In recent weeks, Chinese e-commerce platform Temu, owned by Pinduoduo, has found itself at the center of a scandal due to massive seller protests and allegations of unfair penalties. The situation has drawn attention to both Temu's business model and broader questions about the practices of Chinese tech companies in international markets. On July 22, hundreds of cross-border e-commerce sellers gathered outside Temu's Guangzhou office to protest what they called arbitrary deductions and fines. The sellers claimed to have suffered huge financial losses. Some claimed fines in the millions of yuan. Protesters demanded explanations from Temu management but reportedly received only dismissive responses. The incident has shed light on Temu's controversial business model. The platform utilizes what it calls a total management model, in which sellers are essentially just product providers, while Temu controls pricing, sales, and customer service. This gives Temu considerable power over vendors and the ability to impose stiff penalties. One of the main sources of dissatisfaction is Temu's penalty policy. Sellers report excessive fines for alleged quality problems, which can be as high as 5 times the cost of the product. Some claim they are even fined for returns due to personal reasons by customers or for errors made by Temu warehouse staff. Moreover, there are rumors that Temu employees' performance metrics are linked to the amount of fines imposed on salespeople, creating perverse incentives. While these allegations are difficult to verify, they reinforce suspicions of unfair practices. Temu has also been criticized for its strict pricing policies. The platform constantly requires sellers to lower prices, often to levels that many consider unsustainable. Sellers who refuse to comply risk losing visibility on the platform or even being removed. Despite these issues, many sellers feel they have no choice but to stay on Temu due to its huge customer base and low marketing costs compared to other platforms. Since its launch in September 2022, Temu has rapidly expanded to 53 international markets, reaching an impressive $20 billion in sales in the first half of 2024 alone. However, Temu's rapid growth has also raised questions about the financial transparency and sustainability of its business model. A recent article in the Financial Times has raised serious questions about inconsistencies in the financial statements of Pinduoduo, Temu's parent company. Critics point out the discrepancy between the company's reported revenues and its relatively small staff and physical assets compared to similarly sized competitors. Moreover, there are signs that Temu's rapid growth may be slowing, especially in the key U.S. market. A Morgan Stanley study showed a decline in the number of households shopping on Temu by the end of 2023, raising questions about the long-term viability of the platform's aggressive growth strategy. Temu's situation raises broader questions about the practices of Chinese tech companies in global markets and how regulators can ensure a fair playing field while protecting the interests of consumers and small businesses. As Temu continues to expand, it is likely to face increasing scrutiny and potential regulatory challenges in international markets. In conclusion, while Temu has achieved impressive growth, its business model and practices raise serious questions about sustainability and fairness. Sellers, consumers, and regulators should keep a close eye on developments as the company continues to transform the global e-commerce landscape. Thank you. If you enjoyed the content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We wish you a successful day and successful online shopping.